Big man in a suit. Take that off. What are you?
Unstable, fractured, insomniac, and disturbed. Wait a minute.
Hey everybody! How's everything going? Welcome to Custom Toys EC, a series of videos where I'm gonna talk about all the freaky stuff that all we freakies love. And for this video, I have the greatest unboxing of all time, and it's Moon Knight. This figure is really hard to get by, especially in my country. I only had the opportunity to get Mr. Knight first. And I lost hope at one point, but finally it's in my hands. As you know, I always like to get directly to the matter, so let's open this guy up. Take the bubble out, that's it, and here it is. He looks gorgeous. Now he comes with some sort of boomerangs in the shape of a moon. And both parts come separated because you can build them into just one. How cool is that? Now the hands, let's take them out. And these both fists look amazing. Now for the cape, let's do some trick. Just pop the head out and take the body then. So that way, you just take the cape out from the back and that's it. He has a lot of detail and I don't care about the cape. I'm gonna change it for a real one. So let's take a look at these two parts again, and as you can see, they can become just one. This is really neat. I really want to show you how he looks with his plastic cape. I love the sculpture on this figure. He has a lot of detail. Look, I also noticed that the boots and the thigh look different in color. They even wrote down the hieroglyphs on his thighs. They are carved on the surface, and also he has all these metal parts that are pieces of armor underneath the bandages. This guy looks great, but the cape has to go. So let's get into the changes right away. Now we just take the head out again and throw the cape away. Goodbye. I mixed this really dark gray color that I have, and it's not really black. It's a really dark gray color. Take a lot of this paint and a little bit of this ochre type paint, and then just thin it down with lots of thinner. We just start drawing down all the sculpted detail of every piece on the figure. And just try to let the paint get inside all the wrinkles. Don't worry if it looks oily or dirty. I I personally don't like dirty figures, but in this case, that effect is going to help us to see all the detail that the artists did on this excellent character. Don't forget to just cover every line that you see. There's no problem, we're going to clean that up later. And while I am applying the paint, please tell me down in the comments, did you like the Moon Knight series? I personally think it's on my top 10, just below Lucky. I loved all the topics about mental health, imagination, all together with Egyptian mythology, and that was the real thing. I always loved ancient Egyptian mythology, and having a nice superhero that is the avatar of an Egyptian god, that was just great to see. I was delighted. We covered every little part. Here on the articulations as well. Now we also do the hands. For the face, I want a really subtle effect. I don't want to ruin the dark gray paint that they did inside the hood. We also draw and cover all the detail on the hood. Now here comes the cleaning. You just take a little Q-tip or a piece of fabric put some thinner on the fabric and just apply it all over the surface. And if you take too much of the paint that you put before, there is no problem. Just apply it again and clean it again. If you destroy all those metallic parts, it doesn't matter. We're going to change them also with a better type of paint. Again, I have to be really careful with the face. And now, as you can see, how good it's turning out, huh? I also want to sand the surface of the pieces so they can get a little bit smoother. There were parts, they looked really dirty, so with the sanding, I am going to correct that. I think it's because of letting the pieces out of the molds at the factory. just sand it a little bit on those parts where he really looks dirty. This is going to clean the figure a little bit better. Here I only apply the cloth really gently on all the pieces. Now we put the figure back together and he looks amazing. What do you think? Now it's the turn for the metal parts with this amazing gold figure. So there are moons on his knees and a couple of layers will be enough. I had to take a look at some concept art and also some pictures from the series, so I can see exactly where the pieces show underneath the bandages. He looks like a justice mummy in a way, and that is why I love this character. We apply this gold paint here on his bracelets. The shoulder pads, and the chest piece really shows up a lot of gold metal inside. Now the emblem. I think he looks like Marvel's version of Batman, right? So Batman being my favorite DC character makes Moon Knight really likable for me. Now let's put the head and the hands back on. Wow, he's just gorgeous. I love this customizing process. Now you can see all the details pop up. It's great. What do you think? Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Finally, we are changing his cape, and I got this fabric, really close color. So don't forget to put the pattern on this fabric, and it's the exact same pattern I used for Darth Vader's cape. You just have to draw the pattern on the fabric like this. And you always have to look for a synthetic one because we're going to burn the edges later. And now that it's drawn, just cut really slowly throughout all the shape. Now the hole on the middle. And we fold these two edges and press it with our trusty iron. Now we just sew the middle part around 5 centimeters. That's 2 inches. Now after that, you just fold a couple of times in the middle and sew that on the back like this. So that gives it like some sort of fall, and it adjusts the cape to the shoulders. Now, I really like cloth capes. They're always going to make your figures look better and more realistic. Now, what do you think about this customizing process? What are your thoughts? Let me know down on the comments. And thank you if you reached this point of the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and recommend this content to all your friends. And tell me, would you do the same to your Moon Knight figure? I really recommend it, as I always say. That makes your figures always look better. So, see you next time, guys. Take care. Bye bye.